Settle down.
Swirl, Mark 2. Shadow Raven, let night fall. Don't get him, Uruguay.
The tides beckon. Silence! Bow your head.
Get them!
I'm going in! Adventure time! You can't run! Life!
Eat this!
One with nature. As one with wind and cloud.
Everybody stand back! Judgment!
The wind knows me.
Now I got stomach cramp. Nice and spicy.
That's gonna hurt in the morning! Get out of here! Teamwork is dreamwork! Let me weave you a verse.
Oh, so sorry.
You're toast!
Witness the power of Fuwa! Know my sword!
Don't get frostbite.
Everybody stand back!
Bubba, get them! Eat this!
outlines your...
Motion to compel.
Incinerate! Teamwork is dreamwork! Let me weave you a verse. Know my sword!
Time for your arraignment.
To ashes! Witness the power of Gugwa! Everybody stand back!
Inadmissible evidence.
Eyes on me!
Motion to compel. Breath of the flame.
I'm going in! Let me weave you a verse. Power that ended Haishan! Benny's adventure team, assemble! Oh. Oh.
You there, lowly worker.
Yeah, I've already heard it all before. Look, just spare me the time. Our answer's always the same. We've got nothing to say to the likes of you. I mean, seriously, can't you just take a hint?
Please calm down. We
I know she's a Knight of Favonius, and that the Knights wouldn't misplace their trust, but the name Lawrence carries too much weight with it. Even to this very day, the descendants of the Lawrence clan are still scheming to reclaim Mondstadt and reinstate their aristocratic rule. And if that wasn't enough, here you are purposefully using their awkward way of speaking just to put on an act? Don't you care for the feelings of us ordinary folk?
You have a point. But mark my words, this transgression will not go unnoticed.
Huh? You want to fight? Listen here, I may be no match for you, but I'll be sure to lodge a complaint with the Knights of Favonius. I'm sorry, but listen here. If you don't...
Forget it. It's all right. This happens quite often. Let's find someone else to talk to.
Paimon thinks we've seen enough now. Let's just stop. Actually, Paimon thinks we should apologize for asking you to demonstrate for us. We had no idea the feelings between the Lawrence clan and the people of Mondstadt were so bitter.
What can we do? The Lawrence name is already a dirty word among every house. Don't worry. What with me being a Knight of Favonius, they're usually willing to speak a few words with me. Perhaps my aristocratic manner of speech provoked them today. Believe me, it's not a big issue.
So this is the way things are normally for you? There's no need for them to direct their anger at you personally.
That's the way things are. Perhaps it's just fate for those who have made mistakes. Accepting punishment is only fair, right? But when your family has committed atrocities, I'm afraid there's no easy path to reconciliation. As memories are carried in the city breeze, the faults of such grievances are passed from one generation to the next. It is now my turn to bear this burden. At least I have a means of living a relatively normal life compared to—
Yeah!
Oh, that reminds me. But unfortunately, you probably didn't learn much from those conversations.
No need, right? Right? We'll just have to roll. Let's just keep you
Well then, I'm glad you learned. A proper manner of speech is more aesthetic than anything else. It stems from their taste for refinement. But we must also practice your bearing. I have a very effective way of training for this. Come with me to Dragonspine.
Why can't I catch any in my mouth?
It's so cold. Does aristocrat training really need to be done here?
If you wish to truly achieve the dignified conduct of an aristocrat, you must learn to remain composed and elegant even amidst harsh conditions. For example, you can see that part of the path up ahead is quite difficult to traverse. But a well-trained aristocrat would not only effortlessly proceed forward, but do so without a stain on their garment and their elegance fully intact.
Paimon thinks we've left the realm of aristocrats and entered the realm of adventuring. Compared to what we've already seen, this should be a piece of cake. Paimon thinks so too, but you've got this in the bag.
You look pretty confident this time. All right, let's get started. Remember, you must be graceful and elegant. Don't get knocked or launched into the air. That would be most unsightly. Not bad. A lot better than I had anticipated, at least.
Paimon almost didn't make it through. Whew. Good thing we didn't get stuck. So, are we aristocrats now?
Don't flatter yourselves. We've only just begun. This scenario was relatively simple. In the face of a real battle, one would seldom have a chance to stop and evaluate the situation. There's a ley line monolith. True elegance is the ability my family set. Let's proceed. This is the ley line monolith. Go ahead, activate it. But be careful not to get launched into the air or frozen while fighting. That would be most unsightly.
Still breathing.
Stay put.
Well done. Your performance was most impressive. And you managed to remain calm even in these grueling dragon spine surroundings. I'm starting... Given such an outstanding performance...
Like Paimon said, adventuring is... So, that's it for our training, right? Then let's get out of Dragon Spine before Paimon...
Hold on.
What? You mean...
Yes, of course. You were frantically flying and dashing about... Did you even listen to anything I was trying to teach you?
Hey! That's not true!
Whatever the reason, no. Now, drink this.
Huh? What is it? Are you trying to poison Paimon?
Certainly not. Didn't you just say that you were freezing?
Oh, thank you. Are you...
If I wasn't, then why would I care about you being cold? If you turned into a Paimon popsicle, so, dear...
Ah! Paimon knew something was off!
All in the name of vengeance. No need to thank me. Now then, given that I already have something in mind, let...
great, pal.
Oh, hey, Eula. I see you've met the honorary knight.
We meet again, Amber. Seems we're just bound to run into you these days.
Well, I just got back and was thinking about grabbing a bite at Good Hunter. But
Very well. Come, take a seat.
Yes? Is there something else you'd like to order?
Could you please prepare a serving of my uncle's favorite, gebraten...
Coming right up.
Hold on a moment.
No, she didn't order.
So, we clearly didn't order...
You're gonna take revenge on her for giving us a...
You should know me by now. That's the kind of villainous character I am. Well then...
Delicious unauthorized delicacies. Sarah will pay for this.
Why would you choose gebratenes Fleischmitz?
This dish isn't actually on Good Hunter's menu.
because of the sour flavor of the sauerkraut, not too many people are fond of it these days. I guess it's become less popular over time. Eula treated me to the dish once, and I couldn't even finish a bite. I've nicknamed it Gebratenes Fleisch mit Vengeance ever since.
I never expected us to have such completely different... Of course not.
It's fun. Eula's always talk.
But I am serious. And I'll remember every transgression committed against me.
Paimon's starting to realize that Eula is actually a very good person. There's no need to be so awkward when you want to say something nice.
Listen, you've never been labeled as a social pariah, have you?
Well, no?
So that's why you wouldn't understand how hard it is for a bad person to try to be good. It's impossible for me, and I have no intention of acting like a good person. All right, no need to look so sullen. I'm just kidding. Come on, let's eat. The food is getting cold.
Oh, I'm stuffed. I'll see Sarah about the bill.
No need. I've left the mora under the plate. If you try to settle it with her in person, she won't accept payment for the salad. Don't underestimate my ability to exact revenge. Sarah won't get the upper hand this time. All right, next you should pay my uncle a visit. He has a small camp at the top of the mountain near Springvale. He usually whiles his time away there when there's nothing else to do.
Aren't you coming with us, Eula?
I'm afraid that wouldn't be very convenient for me. It'd be better if you two went alone. Ah, yes. Please do remember to pick up the dish from Sarah.
I still have more recon to do in the wilderness. Well, until next time.
Let's meet again. What an interesting bunch you are.
Here, and by the way,
Paimon's been, but she seemed to get...
the people of Mondstadt don't take... They are unable to see past her family. Therefore, they don't actually see... So no matter what Eula tries to do, it's seen as a wrongdoing.
How come you're able to...
Well, when she joined the Knights of Favonius, many people signed a petition demanding that the Knights reverse their decision. At the same time, numerous members of the Lawrence clan crowded the entrance of the Knights of Favonius.
Whoa! So
That's right. So you can imagine how determined Eula. But thanks to Grandmaster Varka and the unwavering... In the eyes of the people, she's a stain on the Knights of Favonius. And in the eyes of the Lawrence clan, but she simply fulfilled... People like Eula should be approached with... I believe a day will come when...
once everything's settled, we should...
I'm glad. Take care. Please.
Add Astra. Thank you for complete.
You... Whew. Hup. Hip.
The tent seems to be pretty tattered, but there's a really fancy chair. Could this be another aristocratic custom?
Ah, it's you again. I thought I had rid myself of you two. A few Very well. I'm certainly not one to be narrow-minded. I'll overlook your previous misconduct for now and listen to what you have to say.
Wow, this guy thinks so highly of himself.
Ah, a kindred spirit, I see. Yes, we must resist the blundering knights of Favonius. You are true and impressive. My intentions were to test your humility. It appears you have become well-versed in our etiquette.
Oh, so he was testing us. Sheesh, what an ordeal.
Your conduct is satisfactory. I must say, such progress in such a short time is practically unfathomable. If I may ask, from whence did you learn such a civilized manner of speech? Ah, good.
By the way, we brought a gift. Ahem. Paimon means we would like to present you with a small token of our goodwill.
Could this be? Gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut? It's evident that your sentiment is genuine. As a young person nowadays, only with no small effort could you achieve such a dish. It's been so long since I dug into a big, tasty... I beg your... Ah, yes, this aroma, just as I remember it, and this exquisite sour flavor. A delicacy that only us noblemen and women could appreciate.
Now even Paimon's starting to wonder what it tastes like.
I acknowledge your genuine goodwill. Such sincerity must certainly imply that you come bearing a request. Wait, so you've come to know... Well, considering your meticulous etiquette, you must be a talent of unusual fortitude. I'm willing to place my full trust in you. Please, come with me. We happen to be in need of competent fellows like yourself. To see some friends.
So he trusts us solely based on your...
Well then,
Do you think his friends are the Fatui? Things look...
Judgment!
Don't be scared!
Up to it, Manzai! Ta. So. So. Cha. Cha. So. Ka. Water jet! The feeling's mutual.
You can't run!
Hey, go away! Stay put!
Mighty mythical beast!
Judgment!
Huh? Why have you put on a mask all of a sudden? And therefore we should...
Good thinking. Paimon thought for sure they...
Let's proceed, shall we? As you'll see in a moment, there are many already helping us. I heard that this area had already been purged once by the Knights of Favonius, but it's the only place around Mondstadt that is well concealed and spacious enough. Although it has fallen into disrepair and does not suit the tastes of the nobility, we simply have to make do for now.
Sorry. Can we walk any faster?
Of course not. An aristocrat always moves with grace in his steps. Moving hurriedly is unacceptable.
As expected, it's the Fatui!
As expected.
Because we always see them around the city. They must be very powerful.
Huh. Nothing more than foreign ruffians with power and the ability to flaunt it. But they are favorable business partners.
Hold it right there!
If you really... They're my guests.
But this matter is of utmost secrecy. We must exercise.
You dare question the ways of a nobleman? I don't...
No need to sound all high and mighty like that. Fine.
Nothing here with us. They don't dare to question you.
Of course. That is the benefit of prestige. In past times, it would be a dire offense to speak to a nobleman in such a manner. We could determine a person's fate with the blink of an eye. Huh. And such glory will return to me again before long.
Where have I seen this person before? And who, may I ask, is this? We mustn't bring just anyone in here.
This is our new ally that I've recently met. They are completely trustworthy. You have the word of the Lawrence clan.
Our plans are strictly confidential. It's not wise to bring in an outsider at this time. Furthermore, there's been word that an outlander who joined the Knights of Favonius has been very active in Mondstadt recently.
Don't be ridiculous. Besides, my guest is well versed in the etiquette of the nobility. I'm the...
And what about
Enough! You dare question word. Without the support, you must
Fine. Now, to the matter at hand. Did you bring...
Oh, so
Yes, of course.
Let me see.
Excuse me? I'll have you know that shape.
Ah, I see.
Of course, you needn't. The rights to that building, as well as the whole of Mondstadt, belong.
Yes, we will both profit from this agreement. There's no use haggling over the deed. We will make good use.
Don't worry, once this is over, I shall stand atop the Favonius headquarters and rebuke their... Perfect.
May I remind you once again that we...
very well.
Huh? What are you doing?
That's right! It's the honorary knight and their trusty companion, Pat!
So this was all just a...
It's your own fault!
After so much planning, this is how it ends? Huh? We'll see about that!
Just as I expected. No matter. We already have the...
They're running off in different directions. Paimon remembers that this place is a dead end. Let's take care of the Fatui first and then deal with Schubert later.
I see through you! Stay right there. Let's end this quickly!
Shiver!
Don't be a killjoy! You've only just begun. I miscalculated.
Judgment!
This is bad.
Water jet!
The door is open. Let's go! Is that...
Don't touch me!
It seems we finally caught up with you. Oh, it's you. It seems your investigation...
Aha! Furthermore,
Ah, yes. Brings...
you have brought
I know that you poured great efforts into these plans.
Knight of Favonius? Let's get... You still have a chance. Then I shall plead with...
So just to be clear,
I shall say this. The blood of the Lawrence...
since when have I ever complied with the will of the family?
Why?
If anyone should be angry, it should be me. As a member of the Lawrence clan, had you ever stopped to consider the trouble it would bring to so many people? Had you considered how many enemies you would make trying to keep the plans under wraps?
You dare lecture me?
That's right. In the name of the family that you so dearly revere, Uncle Schubert. I've never experienced the age of glory you always speak of, and I've never understood our family's incessant pursuit of it. But I am capable of discerning right from wrong, and I deeply understand what freedom means to the people of Mondstadt. The Lawrence clan should never and will never become what you've dreamed it to be.
Oh, the disgrace of it all! How could such a rebellious monster emerge from our own family?
Things are starting to get pretty hysterical here. Politeness and elegance seem to have gone out the window.
That's enough fuss for today. You two, take him away. The honorary knight and I have other matters to attend to. Given that you've already taken action, I assume you've come across some conclusive evidence?
Paimon took a peek at their diagram.
And there was me. Let's discuss this later.